beach, friends. I hope you can hear me over the roar of the ocean. I am here at low tide, and I will be looking for shells. Let me zoom in here. Look at that! Finally came back the shell pile. Wow. The waves are super loud. It's early morning, by the way. And it's a holiday here in Nicaragua where they celebrate all the mothers. It's usually at the end of the month in May. And yeah, I decided, you know what? It's a Saturday morning. Let's go down to the beach and see how busy it'll be. So far, not many people are here, but you never know. But anyways, let's go shelling. All right, friends. So far, I found 2 interesting rocks. I have to wash them up to see, but look at that. It's quite interesting on the inside there, or the other side. And then this one here. You find some interesting rocks here on the beaches here in Nicaragua. So I do have a rock collection also. Anyways, look at the view. Spectacular. Let's get on with shelling. Okay, friends, I'm at the shell pile here. I'm so happy it's finally back because it has been nothing here for quite a while. And I have to be careful because the tide is coming up onto the rocks here to the beautiful shell pile. Let's look quickly. So overwhelmed with the shells, I'm probably missing quite a lot. And there's lots of crabbies here too. Ooh, here comes a big one to count. Outrun it! Heck no! Heck no! But it's okay, it's pushing up the shells. Oh wow, look at that. My skirt is wet, but it's okay. It's worth it for shells. See, when you're busy shelling, you forget, and the tide comes in, whoop, sweeps you up. There's a turkey wing. Gorgeous. Walk along, but I'm not going to risk it. And if it was negative tide, oh my, it'd be just ideal conditions to go down there and look around amongst all the shells, but no. Not when it's so fierce like this, the waves. But just beautiful. That's why I like negative tide. We're not a negative tide, unfortunately, but you gotta take what you can get. I usually go and look along there too, but no. But there's still a lot of shells exposed. See, the water's coming up. Come on. You gotta be careful walking amongst the rocks because you could slip with the moss. I've seen many people go down pretty easily on the rocks, which is not a good idea. But sometimes it is if you find a shell that you like. But no, not for me. Got to be careful here. There are some people up here. I don't know if they're fishermen. Let me zoom in for you. I believe they're fishermen. They're always out at low tide. Anyways, let's get back to shelling. Wow, first cowrie of the morning for me. It's in a larger size here. Wow, uh-oh. We have a dog here. He's checking me out. Always wondering, what am I doing on the beach? You checking me out, bud? Yeah, I just have a shell. Here's another one here. There's another cowrie right here. Is it broken? Oh, it's broken. Probably with the fishermen that are out here fishing. Anyways. You are beautiful, aren't you, girl? You are pretty. What's this up ahead? Oh, look at this. Look at this here. Zoom in. All the crabbies. I don't know if they were trying to get that shell or move into a new home. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. But I'm not going to take it. It's too much crab action down there, so we'll leave it. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, the water is warm and inviting. Wow. It is beautiful this morning. Not too hot. Look at that. Oh, such a blessing to be here. I found some glass. I'm not quite sure if it's exactly beach glass, but it'll be off the beach. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. And no one's on the beach. Now I just saw something here. Where are you? There it is. You see it? And the tide came in. Ugh. Oh, wow. Let's go up here. Look how big that is. Probably the biggest coral clam with the purples, the oranges coming back up. Woo! Oh. I love these. All right. Beautiful. Horseback riders, isn't that beautiful? Always in Nicaragua, every beach has horseback riding. So when you come to Nicaragua, it's one of the things you gotta do. Beachcomb, go to the beach, and do horseback riding. Best thing ever. Right here, little turkey wing. Good condition too. And the waves are coming up. I don't see the river runoff over here. Oh, they turned back. They didn't go any further, the horses. So would I be crazy enough to conquer the other beach once again? Maybe. Yeah, there's no runoff for the river. So it's all connected. Let's go. Boats are over there, the restaurant. Usually around here there's a river washout, but there's nothing. So it's one connected beach. So we'll go and see how far we can walk it. But as you see up there, the beach is much more narrow. So we'll see. Alright, I don't want to take any chances because the water does come all the way up here. I found one of my favorite shells. And look at this. Oh, it's pretty sharp. It's not ready enough to be called sea coin. Still sharp here, but we're going to get it off the beach. If this was a sand dollar, wow. See how big that would have been? A massive. But it's broken. No sand dollars are found whole on these beaches here. There's only one place, 2 beaches down the other direction, where it's just littered with sand dollars, live sand dollars. You find the odd one that you could take off the beach, but here, no, because the rocks, I believe. But anyways, look at this. I'm here. I crossed over. There's the boats. I have to make sure the water doesn't come up and get me. Sneaky water. But yeah. Let's see how far we can go. Look at this show. Wow. It is gorgeous. And I found some more cowries on the way. Wow! That is gorgeous. Beautiful color. Beautiful. These are normally white, pure white, and then the odd time they have color to them, and that's the ones that I like with the color. Beautiful pink peaches. Beautiful. And my 2 cowries I found over here. Well, let's go a little ways further. Now, if I'm missing any shells, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. And I will try to find them the next time I'm out. But when there's a lot of shells like this, I get overwhelmed. So there's another one. Another cowrie. See a dog over there. Always keep looking to make sure you know what is with you at all times. People, pets, water. Don't want to get off guard because you're doing your favorite thing is walking the beach and looking for things, right? I think the last time I came up to about this house here. We're gonna go a little further. Look right here. I gotta be careful, the water's coming up. Sand dollar number 1. That's what I saw. Then I looked over, I said, another sand dollar. Not sand dollar, sorry. Sundials. Sundials. 2 sundials. And look over here. That's a barnacle. Part of a barnacle. I'm not gonna keep that. Let's just keep going, my friends. Wow. Another sundial right here. Wow. I guess the shellers haven't been out yet here on this beach. Beautiful. 3 sundials. Woo! So that one still has the top part. Beautiful. How did I miss this one? I was just so into looking at the sundials. Those are one of the cones. I told you they're white. This has the periostracum on it still. It's very slimy. But look underneath. It'll be beautiful. Take that one home. Dry it out in the sun. Let's keep going, guys. Wow. There's a dog up there. And there's houses here, huts. We're going to go a little ways further. I feel good about it. Let's go. Now, I haven't found one of these in a while. Hinge clam. And that's on the bigger side. Look at that. Look at that. Let me zoom. Isn't it gorgeous? Wow. I haven't found one of these in quite a while that are hinged. The water's coming up, but that's okay. Alright, let's keep going. Not too far away, another one of my favorite shells. Wow. Okay. Got all this to check out. But wow, let's look at this. Beautiful. Each beach in Nicaragua is fantastic and magical. It has its own features, what ocean life comes in, or the tide, or how wide the beach is, what shells are washed up. Because on a beach that I don't frequent that much, it's just sand dollars. But on a beach that I like, you get all types of shells. So each beach is different. I can't say where's the best place to go shelling. You just have to get out and discover the beaches. You know, and they all connect. And the beaches are free. Nobody owns the beaches. No resort can say, oh, I own this property here on this beach and no one can pass. No. In Nicaragua, the beach is for everyone. Locals use it to walk, go from one place to the other. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, get out, go to a beach, walk it, and see what you can find. See here now, there's nothing. There's no shells here, except a scattering of stuff. But it's beautiful over here. You can see motorbikes, tracks are here. The locals, they know how to get around on the beaches and where to go. It's kind of wide here, which is good. But again, there's not much shells here. So wide. It is beautiful in Nicaragua, the beaches, and there's not much people, right? Nicaragua is undiscovered. Beautiful. Walk a little ways. Quite a ways. 360 panoramic view. Beautiful. If I had more time, I would walk. Now I've heard people walk from one end to the other and like keep going beach by beach. No, I haven't done that. But you could. You could do it. But if you don't dilly-dally, like I do, if I'm looking for shells and I stop and admire the beauty around me, you could do it. You could get from one end to the other end. No problems. So, it is just paradise here. Probably going too far. I do want to check the upper rack lines though. So, wow, it is beautiful. Wow, a huge shell pile here with rocks. You could spend hours just combing through it. I don't want to dilly-dally though. Shell pockets here and there. And it probably won't be here in the next couple of days because the beach changes. Right? Wow. Probably missing a lot of shells, but it's okay. Wow, you just sit here and go through your shells. Sure, you'd find a lot of treasures. So you see, I went around the bend. Another shell pile here. How I shell is whatever pops out at me, whatever is interesting, and I'll look at. And everything else just blends right in when there's massive shell piles. Wow. The water must come all the way up here. That's why their houses are on stilts. Wow. I think you'd want to take your time on each beach and exploring and looking at the shells and that, because it's a lot to take in. There's another sand dog, broken. They don't survive on this beach. I've come quite a ways now. Well, it's the farthest I've been on this side, walking this way on the beach. So then it widens out up that way. Up here, I like to walk like up in there and see what's up on the high shoreline, but I don't have the time. I want to head back. It's got a ways to walk to get back home. at this shell. Wow. That's a heavy shell. Wow. Whoop. That's been around for a while. That's huge. That's heavy. A clam shell. Take that one. What is this? What is this? Some glass piece? Oh, bottom of a jar, glass jar. Let's take that off the beach. I'm curious what's up on here. See the motorcycle tracks? Oh! Aha! Interesting. A river comes out here. Let me zoom in for you. Oh, very nice. Oh. So I bet you when it gets too full, it'll run off into the beach. Wow. See, if I had time, I'd explore a lot more. But no, I do want to go further though, but no, I'm gonna have to do the cutoff point here and then walk back. It's getting late for me. Wow, the beach just keeps on going, and there are more houses there. What beach that is. I think so. I think that's the beginning of another beach that I know of. I drove there. We had lunch there. I forget what it's called. That might be it. Because they have all their stairs going up onto, instead of stilts, they have stairs. So that's probably it. I'll take you there one time when we go back. But yeah, I'm going to turn around now. Yes, that was incredible. Incredible. And I'm glad you guys were here with me to experience this. But amazing. I'm going to walk back now and yeah, enjoy this time. Not finished yet. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting or when I'm back on the beach that I'm used to. Okay? Alright. On my way back. Look what I missed. Unless the tide brought it up. Now it's dry. Wow. I think this is called acorn barnacle. It's a cluster. Wow. Great find. Still not there yet. Quite a walk. So 2 or 3 beaches down I went, I believe. I think that's the fisherman with his dog. There's dogs up there. So the boat is up there, so I'm almost there. Almost back. That's where I am now at the restaurant. There's a dog on the beach. And I found one of my favorites. Oh no, I missed it, but I did, unless it rolled up with the turf. People are waking up, music is starting, so time to head back. Safe to say I'm back on my familiar beach. I guess the tide does come all the way up here. He's person's tied their boat up. There's the river on that side. Oh wow. You see them? Where are they in the camera? I don't see them. Maybe you see them in the camera. I don't. Anyways, a bunch of birds flying there. And wow. The river. Boats. Wow, I think I went to maybe 2 beaches, 3 beaches. That's a long walk. Body's truly feeling it now. But I'm still looking for things. There's birds over there. So that's one of the rivers. So it is starting to form its way through here slowly. Just want to show you, this is where it usually jets out, the big stream that during tide, some tides you can't get across because it's rushing and the sand is very loose. But wow, I'm standing in the middle of it. There's the river there. It's the direction I've been in. There's someone in the water way over there, probably fishermen. Wow. That's where I walked previously. Wow. At one point, before I started filming, over here had a little bit of a sandy beach area, and I would walk all the way down to the side and beyond, but now it's all covered with the river. Everything changes. You were able to walk all the way along there. Now it's all changed, but it's okay. We've got all this. Look what I found, sunglasses. I'm gonna take it off the beach. Look what I just found. Beautiful. I think it's a scaly oyster. Beautiful. We're here at the Upper Racklines, one of my favorite beaches. And there's way more shells. Wait a minute, what's this? No, thought it was cowrie. It's not. But yes, still dilly-dallying along the shore. Just can't help it. I love to look at all the stuff. See what treasures I can find. My bag is full. But that's okay. Well, let's keep on going. Hi beach friends, I'm back from my early morning Mother's Day Nicaraguan walk. Yes, look at all this. Most of this was found on the other beach. Wow. Let's get into it. Oh, there's my snake friend that I found a while back. All of these imperfect sea coins. They're still sharp. Just got them off the beach. All this glass, it's not, you can't call it beach glass. So that's all off the beach. Found this interesting rock. I love rocks. This other one too, at the start of our walk. See how it looks dried up. All the cowries I found. This one here, an oyster, beautiful. Some of them I can't even remember picking up. I don't remember picking up this one, but anyways, look back at my footage. Found this one on the other beach. It's hinged. It's beautiful. I'll go with the rest of them that I have hinged. It's going to dry out here. On the way back, I found this. I didn't film it because the water was coming up, but it's, I don't know, it's all like cemented in there with shells and quite interesting. I don't know, never seen something like that before. So, and then I found the acorn cluster on the way back. So that's unique. I found this one too on the beach. We found a lot of shells on that beach that I crossed over. There was no river, just kept on going. Beautiful. Found this big guy here. He is huge, big clamshell. He's been around for a while. Just the colors on him, very nice. And sundials. Sundials, look at that. Beautiful. 3 in a row, almost. I usually find them like that with the tip gone. Look at this one, first one that I found. The tip is still there. Sorry about that. The tip is still, focus, is still there. Isn't that beautiful, like a peachy color? Hold on. Okay, so yeah, that is beautiful. The tip is there, first one, and on that beach, so no one's been out shelling. I was out there pretty early. And I found this one. I think I mentioned that already. I don't even remember picking up this one, but I did. I don't know. Then I found this shell here. It's a little bit of rough condition. Turkey wings we found. That's a little itty bitty turkey wing. She's a bit roughed up a little bit too, but still good. This guy, he is slippery. He still has perioster. Can't pick him up. His perioster the covering is on him, but look at that underneath. It's going to be beautiful. So this has to dry out. He's slippery. So then picked up this big clamshell. Planter box it shall go. Look at that. Wow. And then I found these shells here. This one in the sand. It hasn't been roughed up. I wonder if it fell off of someone who was walking by or something. I don't know, but it was kind of in the sand, but it's not scratched up, so it's probably wearable. It's very light. It's a cheap pair of glasses. So we'll see if anybody wants them to use them, because you could still, you know, the lens are not screwed up, so scratched up. So anyways, at least it's off the beach. If it was in the water, it would have probably gotten worse. The lenses would have been all scratched up. Anyways, friends, that's all that I found on today's morning Mother's Day in Nicaragua holiday beach walk. All right, friends, talk to you all soon. Bye.